Coach, you want to make an opening statement first?
Pleased for the team. I've been the head coach now, it's my 7th year. This is the first time we got past 32, and I know they call it the Sweet 16, but I think every coach in the country starts a season wanting to be there towards the end of the season. And I think it was Bobby Clark had said to me way back in the day that if you make the tournament, you're having a good season, and if you get to play at Thanksgiving, you're having a great season. So these kids are having a great season.
I understand you and Coach Kerr have a long history.
Yeah. And that dates back to his father, who was kind of the player representative for North American Soccer League Players Association. I knew John's dad really, really well. And then towards the end of my career, he finished up in Duke, played some international soccer, and then came back, and we played together for 1 season. So I taught him everything he knows.
What was the most difficult thing about this team for you guys to play?
I think that we knew there was going to be spells in the game where Duke were going to be in top, and then when that happened, he's been stellar all year, but our defensive core has been exceptional. I mean, I think if you look at our record, I think this is the 7th 1-0 game we've won, and I said this since I get into coaching. If you're winning games 5-0 or you're losing 5-0, I mean, there's discrepancy. But when you're playing at a high level and the games are decided by a play here or a play there, that's what it's all about. And I'm happy for our kids today. We played well defensively, and Jackie got the chance to win the game for us.
Donovan, you had a bunch of saves, especially there was a flurry of Duke attacks early in that second half that you really helped stabilize the team. Just what did you see from their offense all game, and what did the backline defense do to help you guys out?
The second half they're looking, and the first half they're looking for over the ball, over the top, balls, and also just getting Ryan Koskinen, and the defense did really good, same marking our players and stuff. So even if they did get a shot, the defender was right there and it would go straight to me. So those are the defenders doing a lot of the work, cutting off the goal, and then I would be on the other side of the goal, and then it would only be at me. So.
Jack, for you, it's been quite a week. Obviously, the first win against your former school, UC Davis, on Thursday. Now, today, you go ahead and make the game winner late in the game. Just what did you see in that chance coming off the corner and Josh getting you a great ball there?
Yeah, so that's a good question. Back in the video, 30 seconds before the cross happened, Josh came up to me and said, "Where do you want it?" And I just told him, try to find me in the middle or back post. And then, I don't know, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I just got on my guy and kind of juked him a little bit and then decided to go back. And once it hit my head, I could have sworn it went right over the net and just didn't even go in. And then at the last second, I caught a glimpse of the net whirling in the background and then everyone running towards me. I think I blacked out for a second. I really didn't know what to do. It was such an amazing feeling, but I didn't know we had 7 minutes to go. So I knew it was going to be really stressful the last few minutes, but Donnie really held us in the last part. So I'm just so happy to have that win.
Coach, this is the first time this program's been in this round in 12 years when you were also a part of this staff. What makes this team so special? It stands out in your 7 years so far here.
I think it's been a progression over the last 3 years. We made a tournament 3 years ago, went to Denver, lost a close game. We played last year, lost some penalty kicks to Cal Baptist. So the core of players that have been there for all 3 runs has been great to coach, number one. And I think they're battle hardened, so to speak, and so onwards and upwards.
Now looking ahead, you don't know who will play next, but Hofstra and Vermont will be kicking off around 5 Eastern time. What are you trying to look for when you're watching that game as you prepare for the next opponent and not knowing whether it's going to be back home or another trip back out to the East Coast?
Yeah, I think with the video exchange system throughout college soccer right now, you can quickly identify what teams do. If we get a chance to watch the game at 5 p.m., we'll do that right now. But Hofstra's been good for the last 4 or 5 years, and Vermont has been ranked, I believe, not this year, but I think they've been ranked top 20 for the last 4 or 5 years. So both quality programs.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.